All right, I think we're live. Welcome everyone. The whole team here, as a
Hello.
partially whole, like we're almost everyone here, except two of us that didn't make it to the live. Unfortunately, one of them is enjoying life at a beach, and the other one is maybe not enjoying so much at the hospital, but everything is cool, so don't worry. Uh, so we're here to do as we did last year, to talk a little bit about how was 2019, like last year for us, what we did, what happened to Behold and our games, and to talk a bit about how's 2020 gonna be for us, like what to expect, uh, especially like in terms of I don't know, releases, games, whatever. Okay, so we're gonna just have a quick roundup with everyone talking about themselves, like a very short manner. So I'm Vitor Mauscher. I'm a community manager and game designer here at Behold. You guys know me, like probably from lives. You probably know everyone here because you've seen them back in the days. But well, yeah. Next one, Saulo, maybe.
I'm Saulo Camerati. I'm the founder of Behold Studios. I'm the programmer and kind of the project lead for Outer Space and our newest game. Hello, everyone.
Uh, so I don't know if the order is the same for everyone. So I'm gonna call the names and you present yourselves. Dragoon.
So, my name is Thiago Reinhardt Martin. I'm the technical artist and VFX artist in Behold.
Hugo.
Hello, everyone. My name is Hugo. I'm art director for Outer Space, our new project. I worked on the previous games of Behold Studios.
Marcos.
Hi, I'm Marcos Pereira, and I'm a software engineer, and I'm a programmer here.
And Guy.
Hi, my name is Guy. It's easier. And I'm a game designer on Behold Studios.
Yeah, he's not looking at the camera because he has like two screens and it's a weird setup, but he's participating in the live stream. Okay, so yeah, firstly, we really want you to participate on this. So if you have any kind of questions or if you have something to comment on the subject we're talking about, please leave a comment there. We're watching the chats from both YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Yeah, we got them all. So feel free to comment. We'll be glad to answer. Okay, so 2019. What a year, right? A lot of things happening to Behold. How about we start with the early access of Outer Space, which was like pretty much our major happening in the year. Like Marcos, wanna like start chatting about it?
Yeah, okay. We started in maybe April. I don't
April.
remember.
Yeah, I think it was
That's right.
April.
Yeah. So since then, we had a lot of help from the community to fix lots of bugs and improvements. And with community, I mean online players, and also like in events like PAX or VGS here in Brazil.
Yeah.
So we've come a long way, and since then we implemented online play and lots of new features, and we're trying to keep a steady frequency of updates.
Yeah, the game changed a lot, right? Like
Yes.
now that I think about it, it changed a hell of a lot.
Yeah, the game's a lot more polished, and a lot more stable. So yeah, online playing now is I think is really good. So you should check it out. And
Yeah, this was our first early access project, right? So it was kind of a challenge for us because we needed to to update the game every couple of weeks. And I think this it was kind of crazy for us the first time doing that, and it was really really good. I think in the end of this year, I've we realized that this is the way that we should continue doing, right? To continue to do it, because I think the game improved a lot to have the community helping us, talking about the game, playing the game, and every week we can sit down and see what the game needs to be fixed or updated or get a new feature. So it's a very different process from what we have been doing on the past projects. So it was really good.
Yeah, a big thanks to the community, by the way. Like they helped a lot during the process. Really did. And it's like we've seen some people saying that we don't like. There's no limits on how to like what kind of game you can release on Access. So we really hope it's true. There's no so we can do it every time. But yeah, and talking about the community, we've released like we started building the Discord community on 2018, but it was very, very small by then. And I think this year it has like multiplied by 20. I don't know the number of people inside the community and the number of people active, right? So talking, chatting, and participating and giving feedback and helping with localization and all that kind of stuff. That was right. Pretty awesome. I sure hope it just continues like growing in a healthy manner, because what we have right there is very special. What do you do you have anything to comment on that, like specifically, like how did, because I kind of got here to Behold right when we were starting the community, so I don't actually live the Behold without that connection phase. Like, how do you feel it's different now from back then?
I think back then the community was interacting with us just with like from Facebook, Twitter, and it was kind of that. Like every time that we post an update, it's kind of that is the feeling that we're doing just like marketing, like doing some posts about our games, and it's really different now to have like a Discord where the people are chatting with us. So I think this is a very different feeling to have this community very close to us. It's interesting to see that we have some members of the community that stays the whole day in our Discord talking with us and talking with each other. So this is a very different concept, different feeling from what we had before, because it was kind of just doing, you know, like we're posting and see what people are like liking or giving us some thoughts, but it's not the same thing about like
there
chatting.
was like a barrier, right, between what actually was happening at Behold and then what people saw. Like, I don't know, like regular marketing, it's not as it's not as strong of a connection.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And Chrome Squad on Switch, what a release! We were so freaking excited about that. I remember this video last year, like we were like crazy about it, thinking about it, and we couldn't say anything.
Yeah, I think 2019 was the year for Switch, right? Because we got our first games on the Switch, and now we're just planning for release the Galaxy of Pen and Paper as well. And to see Chroma Squad there was really, really good. It's really awesome.
It was awesome that it kind of relived a lot of loving feelings of the players, you know. Like right after the release, we saw a bunch of people talking about Chroma Squad and sharing like what they actually loved about the game. They got insane with all those meta references and stuff like that, and it was awesome. Just it's always good to receive love from Chroma Squad. Is kind of special. And well, I guess we do have to talk about this transition to home office. Like more in a, how was working together at Indie Warehouse through the 2019, and how that somehow ended. Hugo, can you talk to me a
Yeah,
bit about it?
sure. Well, we had a different routine back in the Indie Warehouse. Um, we we are used to meet every day and talk about the games and having that feeling that you can go to a colleague's PC and see what he's doing. And we definitely didn't want to miss that at the end of the Indie House. For those who didn't know, Behold helped to manage co-working here in Brasilia. Uh, but as the time passed, we got this business through 2 years, but things aren't wasn't working so well for us. Maybe for the costs of having such a big place or such very hard to manage actually. But it definitely brought us very good fruits for Behold
Sure.
and for all the community
Yeah,
of the game devs of Brazil and Brazil maybe. We were very proud of being part of that. But after 2 years, wasn't able to keep that thing working. So we had to shut down and go to another opportunities in life. Um, that's that's why we are all each in its own house.
yeah,
So as you can see, we could have recording from a single place, but we decided to make this way. In every meeting, every day, we are looking to each other's face, and we can see share screens, and none of that routine of the good things about working together are missing. So myself, I feel that I'm having much more. I can enjoy my time better as I do not have to leave my house or prepare myself too much or just take a bath and take a breakfast and I'm ready to work. So it's working well, I think. What do you guys think?
yeah. Indeed. Just sorry. Just coming back to the Indie Warehouse. Uh, there was a part of 2019 that I think it was like kind of the peak of the whole co-working experience, when we were like a bunch of people in the same place sharing experiences, having lunches that could not literally fit the space we had. We had a bunch of tables and chairs, but we had so many people
Yes.
there, and we had, I don't know, moments of stretching together, and having a break, and setting up some parties and happy hours. That was
Game jams.
game jams. That was freaking awesome. Like it was hell of a unique experience, at least for me. Like uh it's impossible not to miss it. I'm looking forward for whatever we have in the future, because it's always good to have new experiences in that front. But sure, like I should have those moments in my heart. Right, it was pretty cool for me. Loved it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, okay. So now that we are starting this new year, we are starting it in a completely new fashion, in multiple fronts, right? So first of all, thinking about like ending things that we started in the past, uh, how's how's your anticipation for the inevitable release of Outer Space that should come in the future? Are people excited? Because I'm excited as hell. I mean, uh, yeah, we kind of have the game released in a way, right? We have a lot of people playing it, but it's, I don't know. I just got that that fever, pre-release fever, starting to build up. Oh, Solo. I don't think your audio is coming out. Okay. Okay. Now I'm hearing it? Was that? Well, no, no, I'm not.
I guess now it's working.
Yeah, it's not working. Is it?
It's
Frozen? Yeah,
No, it's
still
just
there.
the audio. I don't know why. Like the Discord just goes to censor whatever he's gonna say. Gonna talk about release date. Got censored. I'm pretty sure about that.
Yeah,
Hello?
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
Hello.
it's back.
here he is.
now it's working.
Yeah, was thinking that to create a game it's kind of like a start with a white canvas, and then we started creating stuff, creating features to think about cool stuff to add to the game. But I think there's no end point. There's no time or there's no like this feeling that, oh, I finally got the game, this is it, I'm going to launch it and I'm never going to change it anymore. It's really hard to happen that. So I think Outer Space is kind of an infinite type of game that we want to add a lot of things and to build it, like with every idea that we got, like every week we have a new idea that we can add to the game. And because of the strategy match based game is usually very easy to add new features,
Very
but at the same
modular.
time is very modular. Yeah, that's right. But at the same time it's very hard for us as a team to get more than like to stay on the same project for more than 2 years, for example.
Yeah.
And so I think at some point Outer Space needs to get to the end. And I think we're pretty much getting close to it, right? We're just starting to port for consoles. We have this partnership with Plugin Digital, the French guys, the publisher, that is helping us port to Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4. And I think with that new version, the console version is going to be pretty much the end version for our big release on PC as well. And yeah, so it's probably going to end soon.
So yeah.
But once again, like if we got to this point in which like we're like we still have many ideas and many suggestions that we could implement, but we feel like the game is like ready and mature enough to eventually be released. It's all thanks to the community and everyone that participated
Yay.
in the
Yay.
early access. So thanks to you all, honestly. And about next year, we got a new project coming up. Obviously, if Outer Space is eventually ending, a new project is coming. And what can we say about this? Guy, do you want to talk about it?
What can you say? What can you say?
Me?
Okay, you can be anyone.
I like
anyone.
I like to call.
Are
the
you
game-
making
I
a
like-
game, Guy?
I'm making games with my cat that can't stop doing whatever he's doing.
Yeah, the game director is Geese Cat. What's his name? I'm calling him Geese Cat all the time.
It's deeper.
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 Okay.
Deeper.
Diaper?
From
Diaper?
Gravity Falls,
No,
right?
it's diaper.
it's
It's
deeper.
correct.
It's not diaper. Okay.
It's deeper from Gravity Falls, right?
Yeah.
Gravity Falls.
Okay.
Yeah, so this new project, I kind of like calling it like Chroma Squad 2, but it's not about Super Sentais, it's not about TV Studio. But I think it's the same feeling, like it's a turn-based RPG, and with story, with dialogues and crafting items, a lot of customization, and I think it's probably going to be like a spiritual successor to Chroma Squad, and,
Yeah.
and a good one. I'm very, very excited with this new idea. So yeah.
Yeah, the game is very
I
promising.
guess we
I guess
all are.
everyone
Yeah.
are. Yeah.
Yeah, people are going nuts. Yeah, they're not excited. Like they're going nuts. You haven't seen them chatting and you know how our Slack is active. Like people are just freaking on this idea, and it's awesome. It's good to see the team as excited as everyone is. Projects. Hope you guys get excited about it too in the future.
Yeah.
So anything? Well, let me see. Because obviously we got some minor obligation here. So let me see what can I not talk about. Oh, but thematically.
So much secrets.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much secrets.
But what can you tell about the thematic of it? It's gonna be.
It's gonna be magical.
Dragoon, do you want to say something about it?
So the thematic, what I can
Magical.
say is from what Chrome Squad is about Super Sentais. This new project is about magical girls,
Ooh.
like Sailor Moon, this type of. But there are a lot of. It's the genre, yeah.
Yeah, that
So
genre is so big.
you get to create your own magical girl, is that right?
What?
Oh,
Is that even
if you
possible?
say so.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, magical girls. Like I think everyone at some point in life had like a magical girls show that they loved. You know.
I'm
I
a
just
big
had
fan
so many.
of Patrini. That's an old one.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Super
for those who know our work, be ready to expect more of it. So
Yeah.
it's not just about that. It's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
have a lot
We
more
have meta references.
Yeah.
Breaking the fourth wall.
What?
Totally.
We never did that.
Never
What?
did that.
What's
We
that?
never did that. Yeah, what's that? How
What?
do we
Get
do
out of
it?
here.
How do we do it?
Oh, and you know,
Yeah, I think this game is pretty much Behold Studios game. You know, I think if you kind of get all of our previous games and try to find something that's similar, like it's present in all the games. I think this new game is going to be like very, very, very Behold Studios game.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Really
we
good.
also always create games that do stuff that we are used to, right? That we consume, that we like.
Mhm.
That's the case with tabletop RPGs or tokusatsus or magical girls and other stuff that I shouldn't mention.
Okay, Gabriel Naru is asking, will it feature grid based combat? Not grind, grid.
Yeah, it's
Grid-based
not
combat.
exactly grid based,
Yeah,
but we are planning to have a more dynamic turn based game. But we want that the players, the characters, have like movement and like control of the area that they're moving and fighting, but not necessarily to have points in the grid. You know, just like some JRPGs do, that you have more dynamic, more loosen up turn-based RPG. So we're kind of aiming to that aspect.
yeah, we are
Not
trying
very
to aim
grid.
on the movement side of the combat, right? The
Make
dynamic
yeah.
movement side of the combat. We
So
are trying
make
to.
the tactical a little more action-y.
Kind of, yeah. More action
Yeah.
to the turn-based. Yeah, that's
Okay.
true.
Okay, enough of that. Let me just stop before we start speaking too much about it. But yeah, so new project coming up, eventual release of Outer Space, and what else is exciting in this year? What is happening with remote working and Canada? How is that,
Oh
Dragoon?
yeah.
So they say I'm going to Canada if everything goes to the plan. But yeah, the plan is to the first ones. I guess it's me and Guy. Yeah, we are
Yay.
going
Mhm.
to Canada,
Yep.
Toronto, and the
Yeah.
surroundings. There we are still continue to work with home office, still at Behold, and eventually there will be more people there from the home.
Yeah, the idea is to expand the studio to Toronto. So we want to be part of the Toronto and Canada development scene as well. So a part of the team is going to be in Brasilia, still here in Brazil, and a part of the team is going to be in Toronto. So we can kind of be part of the both scenes and to be closer to the states as well because of the events that we participate there, like Game Developers Conference, PAX, and some other events that happens in North America. So it's really good for us to be there. Just as a curiosity, I've been to the States in the past years 25 times.
Wow.
And I'm kind of getting tired to go there because it's a very long trip. It usually takes kind of almost 24 hours going to airports and taking 2 planes, or sometimes 3 airplanes to go to some place in North America. But I think to have a part of the team there is going to help us a lot to make business, to
be present.
exhibit in some events, and to be present, to be on the events there. So it's going to be really good. But we're not leaving Brazil. We're staying here as well. We want to participate in our scene, our culture, also to be part of Brazil Game Show, big festival, the events that happens around here. So they're really good. So we still planning to be around here. So yeah,
Totally.
this year is going to be awesome.
It is.
Whoa.
It
Like,
will.
yeah, being in Canada is gonna be like one of those different experiences, you know, that might sparkle more of our creativity and all that kind of stuff, and create new connections and whatever I don't know, opportunities that can come from that. While also still being a part of like Brazil's scene, and being the behold that most of you Brazilians know. Yeah, that's it. Well, I think that covers pretty much everything. If you people have any questions about like what we've talked about here, you guys are looking at some kind of meme or whatever, and I can't look at it, and that's killing me. But anyway, so
Can
bring
talk
us
about it,
questions.
no problem.
We're gonna be, if you're not part of Discord yet, it's discord.gg/Behold Studios. So you can talk to us there, ask questions, see what news we have out of space and to the next project. And stay tuned because this year is gonna be lit. A lot of things is gonna happen. It's gonna be pretty cool. Thanks everyone for coming, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.